Mic check 3 2 1. Let's check it for live. Okay, so now we're live. Day 101, 3rd August 2025. It's currently 10 p.m. Fortunately, this today's episode came in a bit late, but yeah, here we are showing up because that's what matters most. So let's get started. I'll be doing this 2022 ICD futures model. Hope you stay tuned. Let's get into it. Alright. So yeah, I'll usually start with the daily analysis, and the first thing that catches my eye is this SMT that we have here. Look at this high here in Q, and look at ES. It was very obvious that this days might be bearish. So first, I'd like to see maybe these gaps get filled a bit, like this fair value gap here. Catching my attention. After all, it's come on. These crashes of FX really piss me off. It's for it to come back. Okay, so I was saying I look for price to balance at least to get to midpoint, and you can see midpoint aligns with this fair value gap here, so that will be the place I look for price to reach for maybe today, tomorrow, and this coming few days. So this is Friday. Maybe market might crash and open here. I don't know, but I'm looking for it to drop, except if it proves me otherwise. So I have this SMT here. So daily SMT. Now down to the 4-hour. 4-hour was dropping nicely. We also have another SMT. SMTs stacking over and over. You can see we took up this high from here to here. Meanwhile, NQ didn't, which means NQ is really weak. You can see we pushed back into this fair value gap a bit, then dropped. Well, this was from Friday in the morning. Pushed from fair value gap from Thursday, and then we continue to drop here. You can see we created a break of structure. We have some kind of SMT here. We didn't take out the low, which means here we have some kind of, we have this low here, which might act as a liquidity level. And now down to the 1-hour, we have Friday's London high. Sorry, London high was taken out actually here. See, after taking out London highs, then we dropped. So let's open the session and see. You can see that London high and Asia, we've already engulfed them here. Already took both of them out. So I'll be looking but I'll still be looking for price to drop. You can see we have a really nice sweep of liquidity to the upside. We have here this nice sweep, and you can see here we have a very crucial low that we closed below, creating a very nice market shift. And since I'm looking for lower prices, I'd like to see it maybe do some kind of retracement and then drop maybe into this order block inside there. So now down to the 15. You can see that price action here was really terrible, but yes, I would like to go to the next day open actually, because here you can see that price action was kind of screwed because the sessions are already ended. Now let's go to daily. So the daily time frame, you can see that we drop into this fair value gap here, and we're starting to respect it somehow, but I don't think we're gonna do that. Let me first remove these images. They were from the previous analysis, but I'm still looking for this gap to get filled. And you can see how this candle is looking like. We have this new day open gap here. It's also a new week open gap. Now down to 4-hour. As in, we closed somewhere here, and then we opened here. This is the new week open gap. I'd like to use lines instead of the rectangle. open gap low. So this is the gap that I'm looking price to drop to. It's yeah, and here we have a very clear analysis. So you can see we have an SMT, very nice SMT here with ES and this high here, very crazy one, which is showing me the price about to drop. And here you can see we have an inversion showing us the price is really looking for lower prices. So I'm looking for it to at least first drop into this imbalance right there, the new week open gap. So I can also mark that on ES. Yeah, so we have some relatively equal lows here, so they will hopefully play as liquidity as we continue lower. So we also have this huge 15-minute gap. So this is the gap. These are the gaps that I'd like to see maybe get retraced to the full drop. Just go straight to the 1 minute, then I'll be waiting for something clear, just a sweep, then change the state of delivery. Let's wait for the open now. So we're now in the 15-minute fair value gap, and we start dropping humongously. And boom, the open, and we even push higher. We've just taken out this high, as you can see, and here I would like to mark what we call the first presented fair value gap. Okay, you can see we took up this high and this one, which means that we might have a potential SMT. Let's see if I get an entry there. So we're starting to drop. Let's see how the 30-second looks like. Okay, back to the 1 minute. Let's see if we get some kind of an adjustment. Okay, we push high once more, and NQ is also about to take out. ES is also about to take out this high. Yeah, looks like we continue past the levels that we had marked. Take out this low here, then we fly. So no entry provided yet, which means we can be looking for some sells. Let's check the 1 minute. This SMT called for a move. See it, but let's just wait and see what the higher time frame is to say. We're still in the first 30 minutes. We're now in this 1 hour gap here. This is a 1 hour fair gap here. So okay, now back to 15. Well, we have a sweep. We have reached the midpoint of the gap. So let's wait for what market is to do. Okay, so first let's go back to the 1 hour bit to see something. So here no longer have that kind of SMT, as you can see, but the higher time frame all we have is a bigger one, as in this one here. So if this market make a buy model fails, then we'll be looking for sells, with this being a sell model, as this being a sell model, like this. This one, and then the drop. So let's see if we get that counter trend trade, maybe some kind of lower time frame SMT, because the higher time frame is big on that. So here we create an inversion and get the change in state of delivery. So this change in state right here. Don't don't get any retracement into the changing state, but you can see the drop directly into this new week open gap. So could we have traded in this first few minutes? Well, maybe after the time this inversion was created, because you can see we closed below it, and these two candles were there waiting for us to take the entry. So I think maybe we could have took that trade. I don't know if 30 second offered anything. Well, 30-second we closed below it here. We had this candle and then the drop. So, well, we didn't find the entry. So, yeah, it happens. Now, well, this is also some point, but the entry wasn't covered. So I'm still looking for lower prices, nevertheless. So let's see what market does. Push higher for a bit. We're 952, which means we're in the macro, and we get this SMT. And see how we take out the lows. Okay, so you can see that we have the first presented fair value gap, which might act as the draw on ES. The first presented fair value gap is here. You see, here, and ES is here. This is where the first presented fair value gap is lying. Let's see, we have a shift in structure in 1 minute of MSS, and very nice change in state, very good auto block. So I'd like to see a retracement of the auto block before I take this trade. And boom. So this auto block, this candle inside here, you can see we tapped into it and then went higher. I'd like to see a full retracement instead of these candles playing around. So we end up pushing higher, and we're in the first presented fair value gap. You can see we rejected. So we have the 30-second rejecting the first presented fair value gap. Here you go. Oh well. After 1 minute, we ran past the first presented fair value gap. But now 10:25, have this high as the next liquidity point, the next stop. Okay, well, first presented fair value gap, haven't dropped into the first presented fair value gap there. And here you can see from an SMT, there's a sweep origin state here that we retrace into this gap and push higher. Let's see if we reach that level there or this inversion. But keep in mind we have this. Suppose the 2 minute. Crazy. So here you can see that we start to drop, taking out liquidity here, create a change in state, retrace back into it, and then start the drop. So looking for this liquidity to be run off. So there's a low resistance liquidity run here. I think maybe that will be a good trade, but I haven't got that sweep. I wanted this to enter off of this sweep instead. But let's see what happens. trigger retracement to the transient state. Here we have these relatively equal lows, very good liquidity. Form another SMT. Very crazy. So here, how's it doing it? Very, very nice. Like this. And create a market shift. Very good market shift here in this candle. And we don't create any kind of fair value gap, keep that in mind. And back to the 1 minute, you can see that the moment you create this change in state, retrace back into it and then drop. So here you can take kind of sell there, this high, and then this will be your first target, then this low resistance liquidity runs, or at least target this gap here. So here we can take this entry, and the reason, let me mark this, I have an SMT. I've got this nice sweep of liquidity. I've created versions here, broke through it, traces through it, and here it's a buying price. And after that I have this, I have a change in state right here. You can see we've never broken past it, so I'd like to see it run these lows here. So let's see what the PM session does. Risking 1%. So let's see what happens. Okay, so the drop starts, takes out these lows that we were looking for, and see we get a nice drop, but then don't get filled as we wanted. Let's see. Now we end up taking out this high as well, so we became the liquidity here. Alright, so let's, I don't know if I'm gonna trade the PM session, but we can also trade it. I mean, it's not bad just to have that 1 hour presented fair value gap. Like to remove this new day open gap was a very good draw on liquidity, but we didn't find any entry. Let's see what happens here. We'll have to mark the first presented fair value gap, and here it is. First presented fair value gap, PM session. And we pierce into this one before pushing higher. Create some relatively equal over there. So we end up pushing back into this gap for 1 hour fair value gap. So let's see just the last price action of the day, and just take pre-did just for same price. So we're in that 1 hour gap, and it's the last hour of trading. Let's see what happens. So we're filming some kind of SMT in the last minutes, and we end up dropping heavily. some crazy price action. Let's go back to the next day. So you can see that this new day open gap was really nice. That was a good draw, and it looks like this SMT is about to be validated live. I'd like to remove these drawings and go to the weekly and see how it's looking like. So we were in this kind of consolidation zone. Very crazy week. So ES is currently at all-time highs. NQ is not. We might have some kind of flash crash, who knows. This kind of SMT as well on the daily. I haven't taken out this high. If we continue higher, this will be our buy side level. So let's do analysis for NQ only first. So you can see we ran over lows here. Then pushed higher, creating a shift in structure. Retracement into the gap, so I might be looking for high prices. So these are the two levels of buy side that I'll be looking forward to go down to the 4 hour and see that yesterday on Monday was 3rd January. Trading the first days of the year is really crazy. You can see we dropped, took out this low here, then pushed higher. So these sweeps show that taking out a low and push higher. So we take out low, push higher. Now down to the 1 hour. Can we find this? We're now in this range on the 1 hour here. So now I have these London lows. So we have these London lows. So side, we took out this high here. So we've swapped it. Going down to the 15. I'd like to see us run this sell side as well, since we took out buy side, and we're now in this 15-minute CB, and I can see we're respecting it. On the 5-minute, nothing big. We have some liquidity here. We might run for dropping. Let's see what happens. So you can see what happens at the open. Directly take out that low, and we have some news at 10, which means here London lows were taken out. I'm gonna be looking for highs now to be taken out. One trading setup, as I said. So here, after 1 minute, I have this first presented rally gap. I'd like to see it get run through. How's the ES looking here? Very crazy. Okay. So we get one last dip because we're consolidating here, and we get this last dip there. And we drop again. Well, yes, it is not, and the news happened. It drops us lower, and this gap, it gets respected. See how the one is looking like. So you can see the one is dropping, respecting the high time frame, as we had the crazy SMTs. So I don't know, did any entry get any ticket provided? We didn't have any kind of big sweep, except that we took up this high here, dropped, created change in state, pushed into this gap here, then we dropped. Very big. we push into this gap as well. Look the bodies close. Look at how they are closing inside this gap. So here it might actually be a sell, and let's look at the daily how the growth looking. So you can see we took out the high of the day. So possible draws are this low here and maybe the midpoint of the wick. Back to the 1 minute. And sell here. Stop above the high. Target this low. And just essentially risk half. Get stopped out. Boom. Let's look at the 5 minute. So 5 minute push is actually pushing into a fair value gap. So maybe I just priced there. Let's see. 5 minute fair value gap here. Down to the 1 minute. Fair value gap is getting respected. Haven't seen any sweep. But you can see here. Got a change in state of delivery. I've got this highs here in turn swept. And here is where I'd like to place my entry. This change in state right there. And target these lows here. So my stop loss will be a little bit below this inversions. Let's see if we get a retracement into this change in state right there. Change in state of delivery. Right there. You can see we touch them and then we drop. So let's see what happens here. They actually drop to TP here. Change in state gets retested, then drop. Very nice trade here. Let's save this image. Alright, now we're at 10:37. There's still plenty of time to trade. We also have this low here, stage low, and I'm gonna draw on liquidity. And also gets tapped out. Very, very epic. So yeah, this looks like we're gonna have a bearish week after this crazy move, like took out the high, took out the low. So this here, this fair value gap. The reason I chose this fair value gap is because it's in the midpoint. You can see like it's up there. It's in discount. So the moment you touch there, it might be in discount, even though it wouldn't be that deep. And I can't help but notice, like, look at how ES is looking. Very, very big SMT. You can take out this high, but look at this. Look at this SMT here. Look at this one there. I'm looking for a bit. Thinking ES might be also about to drop real heavy, as you can see it wasn't doing anything. Let's see if you can get an entry on ES. So the 5 minute, do we see anything? 5 minutes has this gap here. It will be at 15. It's just like there. Let's see what happens. So 5 minutes we push into this already gap here, and we have some kind of change What's that? Okay, so let's just continue. So, did we take out the daily objective? So let's see, Enki didn't take out the slope as ES did. Let's wait, just wait and see. So end up pushing higher. Let's first forward this line shower. As you can see, line shower has some kind of consolidation. Okay, so this was line shower range. What is wrong with you? So here's the high. Quite the low of the range here. So I'll be looking for price to maybe take out the low, then rebalance. Maybe take out the highs, I don't know. What was the 5 minute looking like? Okay, so 5 minutes we have this gap. Going back to daily, if we're really moving with Nasdaq, we might as well take out the low. So let's see what happens. So in the 5 minute, 5 minute, I have this gap here. You can see how the bodies are closing, respecting the fair value gap. And down to the 1 minute, the only time for me to enter is if we close below this candle, because that means we will have found a new order block. So here, this two are close candles. So we close below, we trace into it, and here I take trade. First low hanging fruit will be this low there, and the ultimate target would be for it to drop to this daily day. So let's just take a simple 1 2 3 there. Look for price to drop. Just come 1%. Let's see if those 5 minute fairly gap is respected on ES, on NQ is respected. So let's see what happens on ES. Ends up as a stop out. What the hell is wrong with me? So we end up taking out this high then. Then we drop, creating this inversion. Fair value gap. And we get some kind of retracement. Okay, looks like trading the PM session was kind of tricky. Anyways, yeah. Let's pay some more dues tomorrow.